Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Then this little girl disappeared too. Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Man, this is probably the 6th time I'm done doing this on this game system. I don't even know if I'm recording myself because every time I take it off the thing, it's showing me only 3 minutes of it. Let me see. I'm just trying to see this one more time. So this is again John Aquarius. So my title of this is "Don't Quit Your Day Jobs." This is probably the 10th time I tried this, and it's still only recording 3 seconds of my recording. So I'm probably just going to go through this as fast as I can. Again, this is my Warzone practice platform. I use this to learn how to shoot like this. You know, go around players, hip shots, your slide dash, even the slide shots, all that stuff. It's improved my game a little bit, but there's still, you know, there's other things that I gotta perfect. It doesn't include aim or anything like that. It's just strategy. How do you pick your hiding spots? How do you, how do you travel around without keeping yourself exposed? So those are all just basically how you strategize yourself in the gameplay. So, but this all helps me with all the little stuff, aiming, maneuvering, things of that nature. They do move like lemmings, so they're easy, but they allow me to just learn how to focus on the headshots. I don't play this game for points anymore. I just play just so I can perfect my technique. Just an update. I was unemployed for like maybe a week or two, and my paranoid self was scrambling to get a job to make sure I didn't lose my job. Lo and behold, I never lost my other job. It was just the contract ran out, and after I obtained the first job, I got another job, and now I'm trying to obtain both of them. So basically, I'll be busy with that just so I can find a better life, because this doesn't pay anything. This podcasting right now that I'm working on is just a work in progress, and it's not paying me anything. This is just something I do as a hobby. The reason why I do it as a hobby is because I don't have a lot of money to be going anywhere, and I really rather fulfill my dreams, which is to be hopefully a writer, working on script writing, things of that nature. I want to do some audio podcasting, sound podcasting. Hopefully, can get the attention of bigger companies that will possibly put me on board with some of their future projects concerning science fiction, superheroes, things of that nature. So things of that nature. So I'm speeding up this conversation only because I've been going through this a lot, and it seems like it's not recording everything. So hopefully you can hear me. So I'm just going to run through a lot of this stuff just so I can make sure. So now I'm working, and hopefully I'll be working on my projects again. I got some projects that I'm working on right now. It just requires a little bit more details, because as before, a little bit like now, I used to do my videos with no preparation. I would just record myself and go, and as you can tell, there's a lot of ums and quietness or things of that nature, or I'm just saying the wrong words or anything like that. So I figured script writing would help break all that down, so it's taking me longer. Two projects that I'm working on in the future is one is called She-Hulk. Yes, She-Hulk. I know people has already talked about it, but I haven't talked about it, and I want to talk about it. And the other one is Stevie Weeby. I'm a big fan of Bobby Lee and anything within the Bobby Lee universe. And through the COVID, I ended up having a small obsession with the family, and now I want to do a fan video dedicated to Stevie Weeby. So that's one thing that I want to work on. Those are my future projects. Black Adam, I've seen the movie. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Personally, I thought it was racist. I think it made plot line didn't make any sense. Without going into it further, because it kind of went into elaborate details before. I think it was just terribly written. I think what killed Shazam what killed Black Adam in the movie personally was the fact that Shazam wasn't in it. They should have had Shazam in it. That didn't make any sense. We've waited 10 years for a Black Adam to appear in a Shazam movie, and the first chance that he gets, he appears as a solo, and to me it didn't make any sense. I thought Billy Batson should have been in it. If I had to change it around, it'd be Billy Batson, Doctor Fate, and the two other kids. I don't know. The two other people. Um, if Wayne didn't want to have it hammed up because of the whole Shazam family, I had a great idea, but I'm not going to get too much into it. And my other the reason why I think it's racist is because no one in that universe really knows if Black Adam is a villain or not. The only people that he killed were people that were invading his country, oppressing his own people. So there was no reason to arrest him. If you're saying that the guidelines is that superheroes don't kill, well, you're living in the same universe as Batman and Superman, who both killed Zod and mafia bosses. So, and I see Amanda Waller having dinner with Bruce Wayne in one of the other movies. So obviously, killing is not the make it or break of what makes a hero. So, Flash, you're dead wrong. The best person to try to convince Black Adam not to do evil would have been Billy Batson. He's a kid himself. He was chosen by the Wizard. It would have been a great way to segue to make Shazam feel a little bit sympathetic. But either that's that's what it was. I just did not care for the plot home. Just because he was Arab, that's what I felt. It was just because he was Arab and he was, he had superpowers is one of the reasons why they arrested him. There was no other reason why. It didn't make any sense to arrest him. That's all. But that's neither here nor there. That was probably the weak line of storyline. That's what I'm going to give up on that. A series that I'm looking forward to seeing, but I hope it doesn't get the same backlash as it did in the video games. It's called Last of Us. The story of Last of Us is about a guy who survived the zombie apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse is basically an infection of fungus, a fungus infection that makes people literally walk around looking like disgusting feet fungus. Like they look like as if your feet fungus got worse and made it to your face and stuff like that. I would much rather have the T virus from Resident Evil or the virus from Walking Dead than walking around with pus with goo and fungus goo or whatever on my face. But it's neither here nor there. My problem is that they had a terrible backlash over the fact that the main character was killed in such a demeaning way. But for me personally, I didn't think the character was redeemable. My reason is because in the story, your whole mission is to bring this girl to this militia group so they can come up with a cure for humanity, a possible cure, 50-50 chance surgery, and to save humanity. However, for himself, he changed his mind, and because he changed his mind, people lost their lives. He started killing the surgeons, doctors, militia groups that were all involved in possibly saving humanity. And to me, it made it worse. It made it worse. It didn't seem like it made any sense. I mean, I guess the only thing I could say that would be a justification is that he died that he had a serious psychological trauma of losing his daughter, and the whole idea of losing his daughter again, just he couldn't handle it. That's the only justification I could make for that character, you know. But other than that, it just didn't make any sense for me. So when he died, I was like, yeah, he was because after that part where you're going in to rescue your supposed daughter, and killing a whole bunch of surgeons. I felt like after that he was a villain. I felt like I was just playing a villain game. Because these people were innocent. They was whatever. They want to wake up with the same. They want to save humanity. Where's their part that they had the justification that they should have been killed? Oh, because after the surgery you can't back down. Yeah, that's right. Because after the surgery you can't back down. They're already working on that, and she's already on the table and everything. But a lot of people felt like his death was uncalled for. It was more of a, what do they call it, a feminist reason why they killed him. I felt like he was a petty character, and he made things worse. So I hope if they do it again that they don't get the same backlash. Because the character wasn't great. But that's neither here nor there. That's about him. That's about that. The Fallout series is one of the series I'm definitely looking forward to. I hope they do it right. If I had a wish to be made, it would be to be on the panel of the Fallout group, Fallout team. I'd love to be on the cutting board on that. Either immediately for the future, whatever. I'm a big fan of the game. I played the first two games, including the tactics. I'm very familiar with the lore. So yeah, that's one thing I'm definitely looking forward to. So that's about it. I just kind of wanted to just give you a heads up of what I've been doing. If you're listening, thank you for coming back. If you're not, then thank you for not giving up on me. Um, and that's about it. I'm probably gonna play as much and see how long this goes, and I'm gonna see if this stops censoring. Let me see.